Hello. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me here on Mind Your Matters. I wanted to sit and have a little chat. I am just blown away. I am so thankful and I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it at all. I keep looking and I'm like, those numbers are wrong. For sure. I'm so thankful and blown away that you guys would watch my curriculum picks. It was my first video doing curriculum picks. I was challenged by some other YouTube mom friends to just share. And I even wanted to back out. I was like, I don't have anything to say of quality. I just feel like maybe I don't. But I need to get over that and be one to share and one to encourage, even though absolutely everything I say is not going to fit everyone perfectly and hit home and just be this, Anyway, I'm not God sent to everyone's life. I understand that, but I do desire to be an encouragement. I hope that rings true and resonates through my videos. So I did want to make this video as a follow-up. Thank you so much for watching and sharing and liking my curriculum pick video. It has grown so wonderfully, and it has helped and encouraged so many people. So I'm super thankful. If you haven't yet seen that video and you're seeing this one first, you can head over there in your watch time, and I hope that it's an encouragement too. I rewatched it last night and I was like, wow. I'm so thankful that people watched and people were encouraged by it. I wanted to show you that, this is my other phone, it's just live, what's going on at the time of filming this. So my curriculum picks for 2021 and 2022 is 1.2K views in 3 weeks. So I'm so excited, and that shows me that there's a lot of you out there that are looking for different folks to review different things. Honestly, I'm new to this YouTube. I'm new to the homeschool YouTube gang, and I'm so thankful to be here. It's a great community. There's so many supportive ladies, and it's a blessing to be here and a blessing to be a part of it. And I'm so thankful for the viewers and subscribers that have joined in and encouraged me along the way. So without further ado, after all the thank yous and all of the numbers and things like that, and I don't want you to think numbers matter to me. I try not to focus on any of that. Of course, every time you log in, it's right there. Hey, Amanda, you've got 315 subscribers, and yesterday you had 308 or whatever. So it's always put in front of you as a YouTube creator about the numbers, and I am humbled and thankful for the subscribers that I have, and I don't want to, how should I say it? I don't want to focus on the number game, because it's not about that. It's not about who subscribes and all the things, and I am completely aware that there are about 60% of you folks that watch my videos but aren't a subscriber, and I'm not going to push and pry. If you want to subscribe, perfect. Welcome. If you don't, that's fine too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me have a part in your life and in your day, and I'm just blessed and thankful for it. So I don't want it to come across when I was talking about numbers like, wow, I just know that this is stuff that's going out there and that is encouraging you guys and you ladies and you homeschool people. So I just wanted to make this follow-up video. So I've already talked forever. I'm sorry. Whew. If you've been around my channel at all, Amanda Jane is long story longer. So I like to visit, and I like to drink my coffee, which is just out of reach. It's my Yeti yoga for the day. Reaching for my cup. I did want to get on here, and just like the title says, I'm going to go through my Abeka box. I have it sitting right here, and the curriculum that I had to purchase this year, but it was not so bad at all. So I want to share the budget. I want to share the books that I got that are going to add to the teacher curriculum books and things that I already own, because as you saw in that first video, or if you didn't see it, I'll tell you now, that I am reusing and re-going through the same curriculum that I used for my firstborn, and I'm going to be using that for my daughter, who is going to be going into first grade, and I'm also doing the K-5 curriculum with my 4-year-old, and we're going to try to do that through a 2-year rotation time. Even though, as I stated in the first video, and again, I'll say again, I am a mom that homeschools year-round, and that's what we do, and that's what works for our family. And we start where we need to, we stop when we need to, and all those things. So I purchased these items and they came in rather quickly, and I'm so excited to show them to you. Anyway, I'm gonna get this camera down so that I can show you a little bit better and it's not so shaky. So let's do that. Okay, so here we go. We got you settled, so you're not gonna be getting seasick anymore. Sorry about that. Let's get into what I purchased and all those things. All right, so I did purchase from Abeka book, and I'm going to start with my oldest because that is what is on top. See, I'm super organized. I did purchase him the new curriculum guide here, the teacher guide, and his own student handbook of the language 3, because I do have some of these, but I wanted to get the new curriculum, the new updated version, because my idea behind it is I'm going to reuse this. So I want to have that updated version. Now, I don't do that with everything. I do have some used books that are not the most recent Abeka, and that's okay. And if you're using old curriculum, that's okay. I've been watching a couple of ladies that they've been doing like classic stuff, like I would even do like a one-room schoolhouse day and just enjoy the history of that and take out like the McGuffey readers, and oh, that would be such a fun day. That would be fun. That'd be so fun. I would enjoy that. That's another story. I'm always brainstorming. Whew. Okay, so this language 3 was what we purchased here. So that one. Next is I wanted to get the updated math. So here's the teacher's key, which I really do enjoy the teacher's key. And here's the paper that came with it. I really enjoy the teacher's key, especially for math, because it's not my strong suit. And that's okay. It is getting to be my strong suit, though. I mean, seriously, I'm improving every day. So I'm excited. And with that, I did get the testing key here and his workbook. That is everything for my incoming 3.5 grader. I know that sounds weird, but he's doing some 3rd grade stuff now, so he's going to be ahead of the game, and when we do our testing, he's probably going to grade or test in like 4th grade level stuff. Now, testing, you know, we do the testing because I can proctor it because I have a degree in education and all those things. So I give him his test, and it's easy for us, and we don't have to go and bring like 20 boxes of material and all those things to get things checked for our state. So we do a test, we prove that he's learned something from the year before. We're all set. We're all set. Thank you, Maine. You're the best. The main way in Maine, just prove that you've learned something. And there are other things that we have to do. We have to teach different, subjects and so much of it, but that gets taken care of with our read alouds. That gets taken care of, honestly, that gets taken care of if they just watch Wildcrats a couple times a week or Magic School Bus or something like that. So I'm not trying to discourage you, but some states, they're literally, that's all it takes. So look up your state, the website here, and the different things that you can learn about your state and what is required and what needs to be proven and how and such and all those things. 4-year-old, who I talked in that video before, and I'll reiterate it, I am going to do exactly like I did with my daughter, which I did K-5 for as long as she needed, which she actually finished it in a 2-year rotation, a little bit faster than a 2 rotation, and I enjoyed this so very much. Now that's not for everybody, but that's what I did. So there was less pages and there was more meat that I could go ahead and judge on. So to keep on the track of what we're talking about with the curriculum things that I purchased, we got the K-5. I already have the answer keys to this, but I don't really need them. but it is nice at times to have those so you understand exactly what they're asking for. But I've gone through this curriculum before, so I don't necessarily need to pull out the answer key. Sometimes I pull out the answer key for my children so that they can grade their own stuff after they've completed it. Sometimes they enjoy doing that. Give them some stickers, give them a little marker, and they can draw little hearts on what they accomplished and did good at. So that's the 2 books there for my son. It is not expensive at all, so I'm pretty excited. Inside the K5, if you're not familiar, should add that there, they have pages, so their testing is inside. So here's a phonics evaluation, and it will have a little box here that says grade. So you don't necessarily, here's another one, phonics evaluation. The child will read it, and mommy grades it and circles the ones, or marks the things that were wrong, and then you grade. And here's some more. See, the testing is interspersed in between the regular curriculum in here, and same with the number skills. You're going to have the same type of setup. So you only need these 2 books primarily to do K5. I have all the other materials. Well, I didn't buy all the other materials, but we've got the little readers and we've got books, and we can do that. And it's not necessary to have all that, and we can do it on a dime. Now for my incoming first grader, my daughter, who completed this K5 curriculum and is already reading first grade readers and is doing some first grade work already, I have her books for her. So let's start with the letters and sounds. Now, I don't usually get Unbound. I think that was a mistake, but we're going to roll with it. So I got the letter and sounds 1. This is a fun book to work through. I have the teacher key already. I had it from my son when he did first grade, and it's the same edition. So that's a score. That is a reuse, redo, save some money, and it's just going to be great. We have also language 1. This is the seat work text. As you can see, again, I have the teacher's key, and I just love this book. It's just so pretty. I do love Abeka very much. Now for the math, all I had to purchase were these 2 items. Had to purchase the work text. Again, not thrilled that it's unbound, but we can go with this. We don't work in our workbooks and keep them bound, so this is probably okay. We rep out. So, but we'll see how it goes. Mommy's gonna have to be very organized and orderly with the schoolwork so things don't get out of place. But here we have the unbound text of the arithmetic 1, and I do have the curriculum guide for this that I thrifted way back when my son was doing it. Don't necessarily need it, but I do like having the extra things that I can look up in there, some different examples and how to teach if there is an issue or, something I need to work on my end so that I can help her in this instance. So that's the work text. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. I have all of the guides that go along with it, all the teacher's keys, and so on and so forth. And along with the teacher's keys, I really enjoy testing my kids in math. So as you saw with my son, with his 3rd grade, I made sure I got the teachers or the testing drills. I do have the booklet to this. I am waiting on the booklet that is with the 3rd grade text for the math so that I can grade his tests and not have to do it all. But I guess I could do all the math. Maybe that'll help me be more skilled. I don't know. I like having the teacher's key, though. It really helps me. I don't necessarily test my kids with the Abeka tests in absolutely everything. We've done that in the past, and I didn't see that it's very profitable right now for my children in my homeschool. I, every now and then, will pull something out and have them test, but I just found that it was a waste of money to get those testing pages, and it just saves a little bit of money, and I can make my own spelling tests. I can do those things, and it's not going to be too hard, and it's not going to be too stressful on them to complete a giant test. Now, testing is good. We know that it tests their knowledge to a point, but we know tests are not everything. They are imperfect. There's things that you cannot test, and I find that sometimes testing all of the language and all that is a little bit not necessary for us right now because my children are younger. I'm sure that will change as we go on. Like testing will be important and I will be needing to prove all of those things. But I know from working with them, I know from seeing their classwork and their seat work pages through the Abeka curriculum where they're weak and where they're strong and where they need some extra assistance. So I got that down. I don't have a classroom full of kids that I need to have a test to kind of microscope focus on, okay, child A, child B, and whatever, through the whole alphabet or through 26 kids, who needs to do what and when. So when I was in the Christian school, that was very helpful, but we had a smaller classroom, so I was able to focus more one-on-one with my kids. They had more one-on-one teacher time, which I know is very important for children. So I was able to see where they were at and where their struggles were. But tests really do help highlight some things in what they know. But anyway, that's me on tests. What did we spend overall? I'm going to round up, and we're going to say $300 because my son's book bill was $199.96. Like a couple pennies off 200. And then my K5 stuff was $50. So let's just round up because I do need to get that key, and I think it was on this paper, but I'll have to go and check online. But we're going to be getting a few more things. Now, about the homeschool budget. Let's get our coffee and sit back and talk that really quickly. So when it comes to the homeschool budget, we budget it in our home just like anything else. Groceries, gifts, all of those things, the different bills that we have, we count it as something that we need to plan ahead for. Paying for the oil, we do that through the year. We put money in that account. We know that we are going to get a big, well, this year it wasn't so big, but a decent sized bill for books that we need to pay for our kids for homeschooling. And funding also for things through the year that come up, activities we want to do, vacations we want to go on. If we need to go into a museum and we need to pay for those tickets, most of the time we need to take that out of that account. So we make sure that our budget reflects that. Now we use sheets, and I have it here on my phone. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you things that are private because they're private, and that's okay. We've got all of our things that we do. We set our tithe, we set our giving, our power, and we talked about all of those things. Netflix, all that. You can put Netflix in your homeschool account if you want. We don't. But Netflix and different things that we use, PureFlix, very much. Your internet, you can go ahead and do that. In some states, you can get some help with taxes, but you're going to have to check on that on your own. My husband does the taxes, so I'll have to ask him. But collecting all of this information and having it in your budget is very, very good and useful. So here I am. We have it set in our family budget, and it's under school, which is the first one. And underneath that, we got clothing and accessories, date night, diapers, entertainment, birthdays, so on and so forth. So that's what has to do with our family. So here with school, per month, we set in $40. Now that might seem high for some in their budget, but we do have 4 kids. Yes, 2 of them are technically preschool. Actually, Mason is not technically a no curriculum dude. He's got his K5 stuff over here. So we do have one just doing the lessons. And we got our K5 and then our first grader and our third and a half grader, whatever. It is going to be a great year. So we set that $40 every single month, so times 12, and we put it into our fund. And we go across and we subtract what we have purchased, books, maybe went on Thrift Books and got some read alouds, whatever. It gets tracked in here, and that is how we know what we have spent and when on our homeschool budget. It's not just free money, let's just go crazy, because we are homeschoolers and we need to spend tons of money on it, right? Now, I don't diss anyone who buys the big box curriculum that costs thousands and thousands of dollars, but we don't. My education and my degree helps me to do a better job in budgeting, and my kids pretty much have a teacher on call. Like, you don't need a degree, but this girl needed a degree. I didn't learn a lot in school when I was growing up. So I sent myself to a Christian college, and where I learned how to be a teacher, and the gifts that God has given me, I was able to refine, and here I am. Homeschool mom. Love it. Absolutely love it. So we are talking about the budget. I keep getting off track. So the budget, we put $40 in there every single month. So we'll see that current balance grow, and then we'll subtract throughout the month columns in our spreadsheet. Thank you, honey. My husband really does good at the spreadsheet. So the school, let's see, if I go across, in April I bought books. So he even put this in here. Sometimes I do the budget, sometimes he does. If we buy crayons, if we buy markers, they can be expensive. We start tacking them in. Now, if it's rolled into a big, huge paper, and you can't subtract it, that's fine. But usually I subtract. When we go to Dollar Tree, we need to buy a bunch of things, manipulatives, whatever. If it's for homeschool, it's going to be used for that purpose. If we're going to get gardening stuff, it's going to be used for homeschool. We put that in there too. So that's what some of these are. We've got $5.58, $20, $41.18. That was the books. And $199.96. That was books as well. So in just the month of April, we spent $302.21 on homeschooling. So what happens if our budget doesn't have that yet? It's okay, because we're allotting that $40 per month. So eventually it's going to start going into that fund, and it's going to go from negative to positive, or maybe it's already positive. So that's what we do with our homeschool budget. I know that's not for everyone. So take the meat and just spit out the bones if it's not going to work for you. That's okay. I'm here just to share, to help, and to encourage. So I pray that it did. And I've got this whole load. Oh, mercy. This whole load of books that I get to go put away. My kids are excited. I'm excited. And we are going to have a wonderful continuation of our year-round school. Homeschool. Year-round. I don't even know how to say that. I need to figure out a phrase. So hopefully this video is not going to be too long. Hopefully it was an encouragement to you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate all your views and comments and concerns. I had some viewers asking about Abeka, asking if it was advanced. I answered back. I don't know if I saw a comment back, but hopefully that did reach you. Thank you so much for asking questions. I will answer them according to my knowledge and what I know. Of course, do your own research, but I do like answering questions and helping others. So thank you for asking, thank you for sharing, thank you for liking and all those things. And I'm just so blessed and thankful that video was a blessing to folks. And I'm thankful that you're here now. I'm thankful that you've joined me. So if you haven't yet and you would like to, would you subscribe to my channel? Would you go ahead and click that bell button as well, and go ahead and just join the Mind Your Matters family, and when we upload a video, you'll be notified. When a premiere comes, you can join the premiere Peep Squad, and you can, message me inside of that premiere and share and just encourage each other. So thank you for joining me on Mind Your Matters, where we desire to mind our matters so we have more capacity and more space in our life for what truly matters. And in this matter of curriculum, it matters. It matters that we educate our children, that we raise them up to be nurtured, and that they serve Jesus and that they love God. So that's what we do here. I don't know how to thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me, and I pray that this is a blessing to you. Sorry for all the distractions, but I don't want to say sorry for them, because they're not my distractions. They're my children, and I love them. And they're coming up to see their mama, and they're doing a good job. They're doing a really good job. They woke up early today, and it was nice to have my youngest visit. His poor oatmeal spilled. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being graceful and kind, and I appreciate you here. Please stay, please subscribe, and become part of the Mind Your Matters family. I cannot wait to hang out with you in the comments below. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, all the places. And let's continue the conversation and the friendship. Thank you, and have a lovely day. Bye. So I think my kids are getting up early. It is early in the morning and I'm trying to film this, so if you're a homeschool mom, you know the mornings are special. We get our coffee, wherever it is. We lose our coffee, we get our coffee, we pull ourselves together, and I'm gonna go check on that noise, make sure no one needs me. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Everything is fine. They're just getting their breakfast. A little bit of kiddos up, a couple kids up, so they'll do their breakfast and I'll finish up here, but they're doing fine. Mama fuel. Yes. I think it's my baby. Hello.
My oatmeal spill.
Your oatmeal spilled. Can Sissy help you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Why don't you go see if Sissy can help you?
No, I just...
Yeah, are you messy? He's looking at his face in the mirror going, I'm messy. Mommy's talking to my friends. Do you need me to come help you with your oatmeal? That's my friend. Do you want me to help you with your oatmeal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come help you. I'll be right back. Mommy duty calls. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Just got some oatmeal for my son. He did spill it, but it was only a teensy-weensy bit. It wasn't anything messy. So we're back. They are never up this early, honestly. But today's the day. Mommy's videoing. That's all right. We'll just come, sit down, stand up, and with the power of editing, it will look seamless in that I have 15 minutes to sit, talk straight, but I don't. Give me a thumbs up if you totally understand, or an emoji or something that you know. Yeah, put this here. Put this in the description box. I get it. And editing is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.